Hey guys, so like I said, I am gonna come at you with a darker look for a St. Patrick's Day look. So yeah, I've been busy today. Today's every Wednesday. We have decided that that's gonna be our family fun night. So like the kids get to pick and choose like their favorite meals to do. And so a staple's always been pizza because we found this fabulous homemade pizza sauce. Excuse me, that I use as also spaghetti sauce, so it's like 2 in 1. But the kids just love it when they get to make their own pizzas, pick out their own toppings, put them on, you make their own creations. So I've been busy making the sauce, which takes like 30 minutes, that's nothing. But then like the pizza crust is like, gotta make it, put it together, let it rest. So that's what it's doing right now, it's resting. So, I am doing another St. Patrick's Day look, like I said, coming out with a different one. The only thing that I changed out of my quad palette is I had discreet right here, but now I kind of switched it out and put in nonsensical. Because like I said, it's going to be very dark, very mysterious. And the way I did that, what I love is that these are all magnetic. So if you happen to run out of the little pan, see, you just pop it off, there's a little hole in the back. You just pop it out, and that's what these kind of look like. So whenever you run out of these, you can order these, they're refills. So you could get refills, and it's magnetic. You can see that little hole that I just did, and then you just kind of pop it back in, and it does not come out. See? Tapping. Nothing's coming out. So that's what I love about these quad palettes. Unlike the addiction palettes, if you have a favorite color in one of them, you can't just replace it with a refill. You would have to buy like the whole new palette. But you know, nothing ranking on nothing bad about the addiction palettes. Like I said, they are my favorite, but I'm loving these customizable quad palettes as well, just because that you can refill them. That is the best thing that I love about these. Also creating these different combinations if you love to pick and choose your own colors to try out. So anyway, I primed my eyes already with my face primer. Well, yes, my face is primed too, but with the eye primer, our lovely eye primer, stuff will make this stuff last for hours, 12 hours. I had some spots on my hand that I tested these out like beginning or the end of last week. Finally came off. I'm telling you. So I'm going to take my crease, no, I'm not going to take my crease brush. I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush today. I'm actually going to do this one today, and I'm going to go into nonsensical, so that is kind of the start of this dark and mysterious eye look. And so just with the blending brush for hooded eyes, to get that eyeshadow on, you can just go back and forth like a windshield wiper, and then when you want to blend it out, then you can just do little swirls. So I'm just kind of putting this on here, and I'm not taking this down because I'm going to try to recreate this kind of halo eye look. So I don't want to bring that color too far down on my eyelid or go in at an angle, because I'm going to be covering up this third of my eye, both the inner and outer corners. Hello. So I'm just putting in nonsensical in here, just getting that blended and slathered. Is that a word? Slathered on there. Just like so. And for my eyebrows, I actually kind of went a little light today with my Brow Obsession palette. I just used the first color, the first powder in there, which is like the lighter brown color, and it's just kind of doing this lighter color since I'm having so much darkness on my eyes. And plus, you know, thinking of St. Patrick's Day and having, you know, people with fair skin, I was like, yes, this is gonna be perfect. Okay, so now I'm taking my liner shader brush, using the shader side. It is a dual-ended brush, and I'm going into Irrational. And so this is what I'm putting on the inner third of my eye and the outer third of my eye, kind of leaving that middle space blank for the next color. That's kind of how you make like a halo eye. You kind of do your darker color in the corners, your inner and outer corners, and then you add a medium to light color, or you can be crazy and add this really cool pretty green color. But I love this because it's a shimmer color. I would say any shimmer color. Let's leave it at that. So any type of shimmer color, doesn't matter. Probably not like a deep purple, but something light to kind of open up and make that halo effect. Because that's what it is. The halo eyes is kind of brings in this brightness in the middle with having darkness kind of surrounding it. And I use Nonsensical because it is a brown rose mauve color. I'm just bringing this, kind of connecting it right there, right in the crease. I'm actually pushing into my crease right there, kind of connecting it just a little. But see, I've kind of left this spot nice and blank. And I kind of went on a tangent and forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, so now I'm going to take my deluxe brush. I kind of like this brush, even though it is like considered a fluffy brush. It is kind of packed in there, so it's going to really pack on this Inconceivable, which is this green color. Oh, now I remember what I was talking about. It's what I love about Inconceivable is that even though it's it looks kind of darkish amongst Irrational, which is the slate color, it's got that gold hue, gold tint sprinkles in it. And so that's why I think, you know, doing this, it just makes everything pop, especially with this halo look. So right here I'm just kind of patting it right in that blank spot and going a little bit over to the edges of Irrational just so they can meet up and I can blend everything together. And so it looks like it's just all one color. It doesn't look like it's just like, here's Irrational, here's Inconceivable. It all just kind of mixes and matches together. And once you get this on and then you start blending, if you find that Inconceivable is starting to dull down or not be as bright as you want it to be, you can always go back and just add on. That's what I love about these Look Spot eye makeup. You just keep adding on. So now I'm going to go back to my crease brush and go back to Irrational, which is that dark slate color, brown slate color. And then I'm actually going to go, like I said, go over back into that crease, like right there. And that's kind of going to, again, connect it and blend the middles together as well. I'm just kind of doing this. Just like that. So now I've kind of created this halo look using Irrational on the edges there and Inconceivable in the middle. And then I'm going to go back with my blending brush and go back to Nonsensical and just barely tap it in there. And this, I'm just going to blend this, make sure everything is just all blended together right over top where I did have put it in the beginning. So that's just kind of blending Irrational, making sure that everything is just going nice and smoothly. And then I'm actually going to just clean this brush off and then just blend everything like so. Alright, so now, like I said, I feel like Inconceivable is not as green as it is on this side. So I'm going back with my deluxe brush back into Inconceivable, which is the green that's in the middle. Picking up some more, and then again, just pack it on there. Just pack it. And you can see how much more green we get up closer that it's becoming. And that's just what happens when you blend with shimmer colors, is that you do kind of lose some of that. There, hello everybody. And so just a tad hair, a bit more of Irrational right in there. See? Now it looks so much, it is bright, that bright green again, where I want it to be like how it is on this side. Gorgeous, love it. All right, and then to top it all off, getting my sponge brush and going into Antsy, which was that lovely gold, shimmer gold color, and you know what I'm doing with it. I'm making it my inner corner, brightening up my inner eye. All right there, boop. And I'm sticking with this gold. You could use Exhilarated. I keep saying exhilarating, but it's Exhilarated, which is another shimmer champagne-ish color. That's also great for highlighting. But I was kind of sticking with the green and golds, especially to match Inconceivable and to match St. Patrick's Day. Going with the greens and the golds. So another one would be, another good color would be Exhilarated or Optimistic, which is an ivory color. So any of those are really, really good highlighting colors to go with this. And so now, today I'm just going to use my pencil liner in the color Perfect, which is the black color. And not mess with that because I'm going to bring, as you can see, I brought this down into my waterline. So it's just, and I love using the pencil liners with these halo eyes just because it makes it a lot softer. A lot softer look, in my opinion. You know, if you love liquid liner, shoot, go for it, man. There is just my preference when I do halo eyes is I like to use the pencil liners. You know, there is no rule in makeup. Alright, and then, sorry, this is going to be the gross part. You guys don't like this part, don't look. Don't look. So I'm just wiping, make sure that my waterline is dry. And then just lightening it. I know it's darker color, but we're going smoky. We're smoking this out. So we are just making everything dark. And again, this is like a dark St. Patrick's Day look. If you love the dark smoky looks or even halo looks. Now when I was coming up with this look, I did come up with a lighter look that I will show you guys tomorrow. So if you find that it is a little too dark for your liking, I got you covered. Just stay tuned for tomorrow. And it's going to be using the same colors, pretty much the same colors, except one tomorrow. So it's really, you know, again, you can use that palette. Looks good. And that's what I love about these palettes. You can come up with so many different looks, create so many different things with four colors. You go from a very, very, very light, neutral, everyday look to a very, very smoky, dark halo eye look. So now we're just going to top this all off with our Epic mascara. Telling you guys, this curl is just fabulous. I'm just putting this down so I don't get it on my carpet. Just length and volume in the curl. That's what I love. I've never messed with the curl, lash curler. Never will. And, this is the whole reason why I won't. But if you have not tried this out and you use a curler, girl, we need to talk. You have got to try this. I mean, look at this curl. That is without a curler. Lash curler. Oh, I did it again. I always forget my bottom lashes. Like under the eye makeup. So now, to finish this, I'm just taking my crease brush and going into Nonsensical. Dust it off. Let's see how well this is going to go with my mascara that's down there. And I just kind of smudged that on my bottom lashes. Stayed as close to it as I possibly could. Oh, didn't do too bad. And then I'm taking my dry makeup brush cleaner and getting that excess off of Nonsensical, and then I tapped into Inconceivable, which was our green. Tap, tap. And then I went along on top of that just to blend everything together and just give that gold greenish hue on the bottom there. Although it is over everywhere, but that's okay. That's why I do my makeup. My eye makeup before foundation. Alright, dusting that off. Alright, yes, so that is my eyes. This halo look. Very dark, and I really love using Nonsensical. Another great color you could do is Marvelous, which is it's a matte brown color. You don't necessarily have to go this dark if that's not your forte. I feel like I have mascara there, probably do. No, I don't. But yeah, so my lip color I am choosing today is Stellar. Actually, let me get some foundation on first. Wasn't planning on it, but I always do it just in case. Empty that dropper. Get my brush here while I'm shaking this up. You guys tell me, what is your favorite pizzas? Like I said, tonight is our family fun night, and we could do it every Wednesday. Today is our homemade pizza night. So what is your favorite pizza? My kids love, let's see, Therese loves bacon and pineapple and pepperoni. Victoria, my second oldest, loves cheese and just pineapple. Same with Lily. Although she'll eat pepperoni every once in a while. And then Alex, he'll pretty much eat anything. Me, I have so many. I love salami and salami and pineapple and green olives. Yes, green olives. Don't knock pineapple on pizza either. Just saying, it's good. If you love pineapple pizza, put down the pineapple emoji below so I can see who else loves pineapple pizza. Because it's a thing. Let's see. Another thing, and one other one that I had just started ordering off Domino's when we don't want to make homemade pizzas is, I kind of did I used to get the chicken carbonara pasta bowl from them. And so I decided to try to make that into a pizza. And I did, and it was successful. It tasted exactly like the carbonara pasta bowl that I would get from Domino's. It was delicious. And so how I did that was that I got chicken, of course, grilled chicken. I got onions, and I got mushrooms. But instead of normal pizza sauce, I got is it the garlic parmesan, or did I do the Alfredo? I think it was the garlic parmesan. And oh my gosh, it was the best. It's my carbonara pizza. So that is what I am sticking with these days. Today we don't have grilled chicken, otherwise I would absolutely make that today. But normally, like I said, my kids are very picky eaters. And so it's mainly either we get bacon, salami, pepperoni, and pineapple. And then maybe an onion or two sometimes. Alright, just making sure that it all buffed into my skin. But yeah, tell me what your favorite pizza is. What you love to make at home or order. Doesn't matter. What is your favorite pizza? What do you love to order? I would love to know, you guys. Alright, that should be good. Nice and buffed in. Alright, so now my lip color is going to be Stellar Liquid Lipstick. I picked a neutral since it's very, very dark eyes. A good neutral color always goes super well. Or even a pink. A good pink color would go good too. Like Sumptuous. Or it can be bold and just do very bold pink colors. just like that. Goes on like butter. You see, it just goes very well, especially if you want your eye colors to be your main focus of your look. Go with a neutral lip color. And that's what I love to do. Especially having these brown eyes, and this green Inconceivable goes great with brown eyes. Any color really, but it just makes them, look at them. You're focused on my eyes, aren't you? Nothing else. Alright, you guys, if you enjoyed this, thanks for watching. You guys have a great Wednesday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.